What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Alexander here, back with some more Assassin's Creed Unity. I don't know, it feels a lot louder in here. But this is technically a new session, but it's not going to be a long one. I basically just want to get past the point of the first mission. Maybe a little past that, because I want to get a certain thing. So after the last one, I kind of went to the restroom and decided to stretch my legs and went to the store with my family. Yeah, actually. Yeah, that feels better. Had to readjust how my chair was. I thought it was going to end a little earlier. I'm actually this a little further away. That's probably should be a little better. But yeah, I was kind of set up to kind of work on the project a little more because I thought it was going to be done. But nah, I'm gonna stay up there. There we go. I wasn't going to go ahead and be there, but again, decided against that as well because not that far off. See. Whoop. Whoop. Let's actually destroy our first farm bell. With our imaginary hidden blade. No. Alright. Because there's a certain weapon here that I really do enjoy using. This we won't get it until like our second mission as an assassin.
I suppose a simple address would be too mundane.
This one did have me lost originally, I'll admit. But it didn't have me lost for long. Trying to figure it out, I was like, oh, it's one of these. Because basically, almost every Assassin's game has something like this. What we need to do, if I remember correctly, need to go. Okay, no. How did I get up before? Because our ultimate goal is up here. Guess we just climb up. I always forget that.
What am I supposed to do with this medallion?
And the medallion goes in there. It was a neat little entrance thing, I thought. Things start moving. Kind of like a trial. That we have to complete before we can actually join. Whoop. This way. Now this might be timed as well. It probably isn't, but it sounds like it is. That's some noise. What? Okay, let's let it close before we go back on there. There we go. Oh, I think his chest went invisible there for a second when he was jumping. I'd look at that in post. It is fun. This is going a lot better because the first time that I did that area, because I got my first recording session was right to that point where he was drinking. It took 5 videos. Most of them were failures. And most of what it was on was me
Took
failing.
you long enough, piss pot.
What is this place?
The sanctuary. A place we can train and prepare, away from the eyes of our enemies.
Didn't we just escape from a dungeon?
It's not a dungeon. It's a nerve center. From these tunnels we can get anywhere in the city, all without being seen. We have eyes everywhere.
Really? Seems visibility would be a problem. Wouldn't you prefer something with a view?
This place has served us well for 600 years, piss pot.
Mm-hmm. And how long were you standing in the dark waiting for me?
Not long. Guillaume spotted you from the bell tower.
Alright.
Well, it was quite the entrance.
Are you mocking me?
No, no. God's truth. Very theatrical.
Shut up. We're here.
The can.
I do wonder how many of them are going to turn on the Brotherhood and we have to, like, assassinate them at some point.
So, the son of Charles Dorion returns to us. Belek thought you wouldn't come, but changed your mind.
I'm tired of running from my failures. Monsieur de la Serre, my father. I want to make it right.
The death of Grand Master de la Serre weighs on you. Why? Did you wield the blade yourself?
Does it matter? The blame still lies with me.
إن ذنوبه تكل كيلي. هل أنت متأكد من؟
أنا كذلك. إنه قادر على مواجهة المحاكمة. سيكون جيدا.
Very well. Out of the dark you come into the light. From the light you will return to the dark. Are you prepared to travel the Eagle's path?
If that's a fancy way of asking, do I want your help? Yes.
Then drink.
Time to drink the Trippy holy water. You can tell that this wasn't really play tested all that much. Like certain parts that it wasn't really optimized. Like quite a bit of it just stutters and whatnot. But alright. Time to face our trials.
What's happening? Hello?
Here, you can see this is parts from their past. Like the past and whatnot. All the way up to this moment right here. It shows what we're supposed to do.
Can't I go with you, Father?
Courage, my boy. You wait just here. I will return
that
when
shit's
this
creepy.
hand reaches the top, and there is to be no mischief.
I did not notice this originally. Or all of them follow. All of them. Oh no, I don't like that.
Father!
I do not like
Where
that.
is that boy? I'm certain I told you 6 o'clock. We should be well away by now.
Father, it's me! I'm here!
The catacombs. Now, for the part I was mentioning earlier. Need to stay to this side. Whoop.
Father, look out! No!
That's not how it happened. I snuck up behind him.
You seem to have caused quite a commotion.
What can I say? You were always a bad influence.
Oh, you were the worst one. Haven't you done enough to repay my father's kindness?
Whoa! I don't think that was supposed to drop yet.
I found that on the floor of my father's study. Unopened.
I didn't know.
Neither did my father.
Truly, I am blessed to have such a loyal companion, my friend.
Like all these show like different parts of them. And see, if you walk straight up here and through here into the open circle where the guy who was assassinating everyone is, he'll teleport behind you and immediately kill you. I found that out the hard way. What you need to do is basically be an assassin. See, look, it's him. Imagine if Ezio or Connor had to go through this trippy shit. Or Altair at that. Well, then he may.
These are the words spoken by our ancestors. The words that lay at the heart of our creed.
Stay your blade from the flesh of the innocent.
Hide in plain sight.
Never compromise the Brotherhood.
Let these tenets be branded upon your mind. Follow them and be uplifted. Break them at your peril. Rise, assassin. Arno Dorian is dead. He has been culled from this world, his sins and failures turned to dust. Tonight he is reborn, a novice of the Assassin Brotherhood.
We've got our blade. Unfortunately, the hidden blade combat in this is garbage. You don't get to actually use the hidden blade for combat like we have in the past. At least not at the start, I should say. I don't know later, but I know at the start you can only use it for assassination. You don't even get a double assassination off the start. That's a skill. Which I'm okay with that. I feel like it makes it more like you're actually learning. You have to like unlock certain skills to get certain things that are just kind of staples of the series. I actually learned I didn't have the double assassination the hard way. Rather bad get a thing to stop criminals, like near where you come up at, and notice it didn't work.
Welcome back. Now that you've experienced life as an assassin, are you willing to pick up the fight and join us? Deacon, load the file.
Coming up.
We lifted a media file from
So far,
Abstergo last
Deacon's
month, and the
Sean.
information it contains is astounding. But we won't share these things with just anyone. By pressing play, you'll be joining the assassins. If you want to fight the Templar menace, if you're willing to save civilization from Abstergo's clutches, press play, sit back, and ready yourself for the truth. Good choice. Welcome to the Assassins, Initiate.
Investor attract video of the Phoenix Project.
In the 1950s, it was theorized that human DNA worked via the triple helix model. Some years later, the work of Crick and Watson demolished this theory in favor of the double helix. Today, we know the double helix to be indisputably the basis of all life. So why did the triple helix theory gain so much traction? Why did Rosalind Franklin's X-rays seem to confirm it? It turns out that their initial samples had been taken from small traces of precursor DNA, the rare genes of an ancient race embedded in our own. We now know that triple helix DNA is the foundation of the precursor genome. It is the genetic Rosetta Stone of our age. If we can crack it open, if we can sequence the full precursor genome, there is no limit to the knowledge we will gain. Using Animus technology, precursor history will be open to us for the first time ever. Ancient languages will be unlocked, and ancient technology will be ours for the taking. Imagine what will be possible if we master the technology that underpins the pieces of Eden. Such discoveries would surpass 100-fold the splitting of the atom. Last year, we located a rich sample of precursor DNA in a donor whose genes contained human and precursor DNA at an incredible 25-to-1 ratio. Our work will begin with this sample. Our goal is to unravel the triple helix, sequence the precursor genome, and change the world for the better, forever. Welcome to the Phoenix Project.
That sample is the sage from 4. So we actually did get to see that guy be taken down.
So, this is where we stand. Last year, Abstergo acquired the body of a man we call a sage, one of a rare breed of humans with a surplus of ancient DNA. This sparked a search for more sages, in the present and in the past. The more Abstergo finds, the closer they get to their final goal. We've blocked their recent attempts to find more, but Abstergo will not stop looking until they sequence a full precursor genome. So, why Arnaud Dorian? Why chase an assassin through the French Revolution? It turns out, at some point in his life, Arnaud came into contact with another sage. We need you to find out when and where these meetings took place. If Arnaud was present for this sage's death, it might lead Abstergo straight to his body. Naturally, we'd like to find it first. This is where you come in. It won't be simple. Genetic memory must be tackled in sequence to keep the data stable. But we're confident you're up to the task. And you won't be alone. Other initiates, assassins just like you, are doing their part to end this fight. If you need more training, more experience, you can call on them for help. All right. Loading the next sequence.
Alrighty. Paris, January 4th, 1791.
I've got something else for you. The more time you spend with Arnaud, the more data we'll have to increase your synchronization with him, and to activate his abilities. Here, have a look at this.
The new assassin abilities have been locked in your skills menu. It's those. And you see, we get to choose. We get points where it says 4 is where the points are. Staggering strike, an unbalancing attack that stuns the enemy for a moment. In fight, hold X to perform. I'm not sure which one I want, to be honest. I think stealth, all things considered. Ability to share eagle vision with allied players. Skies. Okay, we're getting that. That'll be useful in the long run, these locksmith things. Because, like, what game with lockpicking isn't useful? And yes, there is a minigame. Ability to vanish. Perform mundane activities, sitting on a bench while leaning against a wall, walking into a blend. Yes, we need that. And can't get any more here. We can't go and get the guns though. And with that, I'm gonna end this here. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.